Imagine being the captain of a starship that doesn't just travel through space, it travels through time, dimensions, and the very fabric of reality itself. You've survived ancient alien wars, outsmarted galactic empires, and accidentally rewritten history more times than you can count. But now, you're facing a threat that has been hiding in the shadows since the beginning of time: the Hidden Ones. Welcome to The Hidden Ones, the fifth explosive, mind-bending, and utterly addictive installment in J.N. Chaney and Terry Mixon's The Forgotten Ship series. If you love humanity fuck yeah, HFY vibes, complex temporal mechanics, and the sheer unadulterated joy of watching a blue-collar protagonist outsmart cosmic horrors with duct tape, common sense, and a ship that defies physics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in comedic space opera, blending absurd cosmic stakes with the unapologetic thrill of human ingenuity. The narrative kicks off with Captain Eric Holt and his sentient, sarcastic, and incredibly powerful ship, the Forgotten Ship, often referred to as Ship, dealing with the aftermath of their previous reality-shattering antics. But this time, the enemy isn't an empire or a fleet. It's a secret society of beings who have manipulated human history from the shadows for millennia. The atmosphere is a brilliant juxtaposition of awe-inspiring, multiverse-level megastructures and the laugh-out-loud reality of Eric just trying to keep his crew alive while wishing he was back home drinking a beer. Chaney and Mixon excel at capturing the astronomical scale of the conflict, making every genius ancient strategy look completely ridiculous when faced with Eric's unorthodox hold-my-beer approach to warfare. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular redneck engineering applied to time travel and the brilliant dynamic between Eric and Ship. This isn't just about pointing the biggest gun forward and firing. It's about weaponizing human unpredictability, exploiting temporal paradoxes, and using Ship's snarky, godlike AI capabilities to pull off maneuvers that defy the laws of causality. Watching Eric re-engineer ancient artifacts, jury-rig a completely illogical counterattack, and deliver a deadpan, folksy monologue while a timeline collapses in the background is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration is an absolute triumph, perfectly capturing Eric's grounded, no-nonsense internal monologues and Ship's hilariously arrogant commentary, making every comedic beat land with perfect timing. But beyond the spectacular space-time battles and the laugh-out-loud humor, the soul of The Forgotten Ship lies in its characters and the fiercely loyal, deeply dysfunctional found family dynamics. Eric might complain about the paperwork of being an accidental savior of humanity, but his crew, his alien allies, and his ship know the truth. He will literally burn the galaxy to the ground to protect them. The banter is razor-sharp, providing a hilarious contrast to the serious, gritty sci-fi universe they inhabit. The emotional anchor of the story is Eric's fierce, protective loyalty, proving that you don't need a fancy military background to be a great leader. You just need a good heart and a really big, really old ship. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. The Hidden Ones launch a coordinated strike across multiple timelines to erase humanity from existence, forcing Eric and Ship into a spectacular, high-stakes confrontation. The finale is a breathtaking display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming and entirely unorthodox firepower, and raw, unbridled courage. Eric doesn't just survive the assault, he completely outmaneuvers the actual masterminds by using the one weapon they don't understand: basic, decent human logic combined with a frankly absurd amount of temporal manipulation. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that cements his status as the galaxy's most dangerous accidental hero. The Hidden Ones is a triumph of comedic military sci-fi. It is smart, hilarious, and utterly addictive. J.N. Chaney and Terry Mixon have crafted a milestone book that proves that even at Book 5, the Forgotten Ship series is still the king of HFY comedy. Plug in your headphones, grab your trusty wrench, and join Eric Holt. The galaxy is vast and completely hostile, but he's about to fix it anyway.